The ties between Ireland and Hollywood go back to the birth of this place. Figure this. An Irish immigrant, an employee of MGM Studios, made the first Oscar statuette. Another Irishman dreamed up the Hollywood sign. The Irish, as we all know, invented the Western. And if it weren't for Irish immigrant William Mulholland, Hollywood wouldn't even exist today. Tonight we celebrate the more contemporary ties. Welcome to the Oscar Wildes.
Irish are. You guys are just full of strength. I don't even know what I am. I don't have a clue. But maybe a few years from now I can come here and become Irish because that just seems... My middle name is Fiona, right? And so that's a step closer than Paul was 5 minutes ago. This is so crazy, really. It's just, I love you people want to make it happen, it's just going to happen. He's Jewish, he's going to be Irish. It's just going to happen right here. I love it.
I need to say how much we love, truly, filming on Skellig Michael. After visiting Skellig Michael in 1910, George Bernard Shaw wrote to a friend, "I tell you the thing does not belong to any world that you and I have lived and worked in. It is part of our dream world, and we feel exactly the same way. I couldn't think of a more fitting place for our own dream world, and I'm thrilled that so many more have now seen the beauty of Ireland."
If there's one thing I know about true Irishmen, it's that they understand that life is precious and that the moment is in fact the point. And damned if they're going to get little things like, war, famine, terrorism, or oppression take the beauty out of the moment for them.
There was a red sun rising early in this ghetto. A full moon was rising late last night. Well, you were not known, or you were fast asleep, or you only see the city in the broad daylight. Gonna be the death of me.
This is such an Irish event. Cops are coming. Oh, Conan's giving a speech. Let's get over there. It's right off Olympic. My grandfather directed traffic in Worcester, Massachusetts for 35 years, and now his ghost is coming tonight to thank me for getting this award. It's all right. We're gonna work through it, people. We're used to the hardships. We can handle anything. This siren won't get us down. Jesus Christ! Well, they stopped. He's stopping right in front. That's perfect.
If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old.
My dad really wanted to be Irish. And I get it, because I do too.
All that I am, and all that I ever was, is here in your perfect eyes. They're all I can see.
Now, I heard that an alliance wanted to give me an award at J.J. Abrams' production company. I thought, well, great, the Rebel Alliance. That would be... Wedge Antilles can give it to me, and Chewbacca will go "Rah!" at the end. And then I found out it was the U.S.-Ireland Alliance, and I thought that's good too. That'd be good too, because there's no greater supporter of the U.S.-Ireland Alliance than yours truly. I believe that it is one of America's top 2 Gaelic coalitions. Right behind the U.S. Isle of Man Alliance. We have a very special relationship with Ireland, obviously, and the United States. The United States has a strict policy of give us your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. And Ireland has just as strict a policy of no take-backs. They're yours now.
They didn't notice I was in the room, and I heard Hilton saying to me, how can that boy direct? He can't speak English.
I'm going to take the potential for a bit of glory, and by talking too much about my personal life, which is of no real interest to anyone, turn this happy occasion into one of shame and potential ruin for me.
My house in Ireland at the minute is in a place called Coney Island that Van wrote a song about. And I can't tell you how good that is for the real estate property in Coney Island.
I didn't know it was going to be this kind of thing. I tell you the truth, nobody warned me. But I love Van Morrison. I love it.
Story that I'd like to share with you, and I hope Van doesn't get embarrassed. He doesn't remember at all, but the first time I met him, no, you weren't drunk.
It is fitting that we are honoring the Hubbards in 2011 as it's the 20th anniversary of the release of The Commitments.
I think there's a lot of you here too that you want to know what all this Irish thing is. And to be quite honest, I don't think any of us can describe it, but part of it is the great welcome and love that America has for us.
Would like to start with an apology on behalf of myself, my countrymen, and anyone else in the world who isn't Irish for every time myself and anyone else has ever used the phrase top of the morning to you. It's only now as an honorary Irishman I realise quite how annoying it is. Truly sorry from the bottom of my heart. What were we thinking?
This could be my last day. This could be my last day.
Ireland and the Irish can belong to a sort of intimate everywhere. It's no longer silence, exile, and cunning, but it's about people creating things in order to bear witness to history, which is what the people here tonight are doing. Quite honestly, I also heard that this is the best damn party in Hollywood over Oscar week as well.
Just to say I'm very honoured and flattered by the Oscar Wilde Award. Many thanks to the US-Ireland Alliance.
Hi, it's Saoirse here.
4 years ago, my agent called me asking me how to pronounce Saoirse. There was a kid who was thought to be fantastic coming out of Ireland.
We used to go to see these movies and it just seemed like an impossible dream. It didn't seem possible in the Ireland I grew up, so that's what I take from this award, and thank you very much.
I'm here to talk to you about Hilda Queeley. She was young, with this very short little pixie hairdo, wide, determined eyes.
I opened my own agency in Ireland when I was 22. My office was actually a phone booth. And my very first assistants were the workmen who were laying the new water pipes, who would answer the phone to those rare callers when I had stepped away and would basically say, she's indisposed at this moment in time.
Michelle Williams is not from Ireland. She's Scandinavian, so her people, in fact, were the Viking hordes that came to Belfast and pillaged.
And in a business that's ultimately about storytelling, I'm honored to be acknowledged by the original storytellers.
My inability to get up in front of people and talk has proved a disability this season. I believe I gave the shortest acceptance speech in the history of the WGA. You know, accepting cases where the award was delivered posthumously.
I've lost my wallet 4 times, twice in Los Angeles, twice in New York. I've never had it returned one time. That statistic changed, actually, this last summer when we visited Ireland. When I go to this little Garda station, and there's this one policewoman there, the only person in the whole place. And she looked at me and she smiled and she said, you know, so the wallet's yours, is it? And I said, yes, thank you so much. And she said, how does Lost end?
Yeats says, once out of nature, I shall never take my bodily form from any natural thing, but such a form as Grecian goldsmiths make, of hammered gold or gold enameling to keep a drowsy emperor awake, or set upon a golden bough and sing to the lords and ladies of Byzantium of what is past or passing or to come. Thank you very much.